Today was a pretty awesome day. We were able to sell a property sight unseen thanks to the 360 cam that we've been using. And it's really cheap, it's really effective. People love it when they're able to do a full 3D tour on the property without actually having to be there. Virtual tours and 360 cams. They are a great tool to use, especially in real estate. You might have seen in, like a couple of real estate listings somewhere or another that they have 360 degree views of the property where you could walk the property, take a look at it before you even go out there and look at it. And basically we want to try to imitate the same thing. In case you're wondering, no, I'm not homeless. I just don't like shooting indoors. I like being outside. Especially it's a nice day. It's cold, but it's nice and sunny. And rarely lately we've been mostly just getting rainy days, so want to enjoy the sun. So back to what I was saying, 360 cams are pretty cool because you get to get a full 360 view of whatever it is that you're wanting to see before even having to come out and look at it. And even though what I did right there was an absolutely terrible example, it's kind of like what I just showed you here. All right, so this little thing right here is a rotator. And basically you're gonna sit your phone on top of it and it's gonna turn around and take a full 360 picture of the room. Now, what you're gonna attach to your phone is gonna be this lens. It's a lens that goes attached directly to your iPhone or other phone that you're using, basically just clips right on. I was using this for a while, and while it works fantastic, it takes a couple of minutes for it to take a picture, which kind of slows me down, and I like to be fast when I do something, so I'm always looking for a better option to do something faster. But I'm going to show you how this works and how you're going to attach it and hook it up. Now, to make this work, it's pretty simple. You obviously need your rotator. Now, it doesn't come with this little tripod here. I actually bought this for something else that I'm using. But you could use it for it. It does come with like a little tripod, but I'd never use it with it. Usually I use a regular full-size tripod. So you're gonna set it up, and I'm gonna turn it this way so that way you can see the buttons that I'm gonna use here. And I'm gonna go ahead and got my phone out. Now with this iPhone in particular, this is the iPhone XR, it didn't fit in the rotator with the case, so I had to take the case off. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach my lens here, and you can see it's a decent fit. Put it in the rotator, and that's it. I don't have the Istaging app. That's the company that makes the rotator and also the software that you're gonna use in order to make your tour or put your tours together. But basically what it'll do is it'll just turn around like this, and it'll take a full 360 picture of the entire room from top to bottom. And you can see this doesn't take a long time. I'm impatient. That's the only reason why I stopped using it, just because I found a better solution that worked out for me. And there you go, it completely stopped. And that's pretty much it. That's all it has to do. And in the Istaging app that you'll download it in conjunction with this, you'll switch through it, and you'll be able to build your tour. It's pretty easy. It's very user friendly. It's not hard to use. So that little rotator is pretty straightforward and really easy to operate. And the cool thing about it is that when you sign up for Istaging, it's like $39 a month, and they give you the rotator and the lens for free. So that way you can, create as many virtual tours as you want. Well, it's not really unlimited. I think they give you up to 15 per month. But that's pretty good value. After I'm done with like a couple, I just delete them. Using a tool like that is fantastic because now the buyer can walk through the property now, and he can basically visualize like if he's already there. He can see all of the issues that are in the property that just by pictures you wouldn't be able to get a full exact picture of what you're looking at in the property. So I stopped using the rotator because, you know, I wanted to save myself a little bit more time. And sometimes, like, let's say if you didn't put the lens on correctly, the rotator, you know, you would have to reshoot the picture. And, you know, I don't want to waste time reshooting pictures. So I got something that's a little bit easier to use, which is this thing right here. And this is an Insta360 which is pretty cool. I mean, this little thing, as compact as it is super easy to use. You basically just turn it on, take a picture, and that's it. It takes a full 360 picture of the room that you're in within 1 second. And that's it. There's no fumbling with a phone. You don't have to worry about, is the lens put on correctly, because it's a full 360 camera ready to go right out of the box. And so far, it's been absolutely wonderful to use. Import the pictures online, edit them, and they're ready to go. And it works fantastic. You don't need an extra light. It'll shoot in low light, and it'll even shoot on sunny days like this. I'll post a picture of one of the tours that we did inside, so you can see one that I did with no light and one that I did with a light. And, you know, it's no fancy light or anything like that. I just put a big spotlight that I have just to illuminate the room in certain situations where, like, you know, there was no light, or, you know, the electricity is turned off on the property. But it works fantastic. So this little thing is a great lifesaver. This was about 189 bucks for the actual camera itself. And then you have to purchase also the little selfie pole. I mean, you don't really have to, but this thing extends out and you can actually use it as a tripod. That's what I usually do. I put it inside the middle of a room. I put the little legs on it. That way, you know, it'll hold up and it'll look, you know, legit standing there. And, you know, you won't get your tripod in the way while people try to look at the floor and, you know, the ceiling or whatever. But it's pretty cool. It works fantastic. And actually, just today, I sold my first property sight unseen, where the buyer was happy with the virtual tour. He was happy with all the pictures of the damages and everything. And since I have built up my reputation as a wholesaler, you know, he was pretty confident in purchasing it from me. But usually the properties that I get, with all the pictures and the virtual tours and everything, and even the drone shots that we throw in there, you know, they're very happy with it. They feel very confident in purchasing the property, or feel confident that going out to the property, they're not going to waste their time, which is great on my end, because I don't like wasting time, and I don't want to waste their time either if it's something that they might not be interested in. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this little guy right here, great little deal. I mean, you can pick it up on Amazon. I'll put some links in the description, that way you can see, you know, which is best for you. Even Istaging, you know, I'll put a link in the description, that way you can see if it's a fit for you. But these are great things. You don't have to have them in order to wholesale, but if you are currently wholesaling, experienced wholesaler, definitely, you know, get the virtual tour. It's not expensive. It's pretty affordable, especially even if you're just starting out. You know, you can put together 30 bucks and they'll send it to you for free in the mail with the little rotator and the lens. So all you need is a phone, which you're probably watching this video on right now. And that's it, guys. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you're closing some deals.